I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Xaviel, the Blessed Bard, joins us. Hello.
It's Xavi.
Welcome to the show, Xavi. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Okay, hello, I'm Xaviel, the Blessed Bard, Irium's favorite fallen angel turned bard. And it's so nice being here.
I appreciate you coming on. Another one of the great folks at Irium that I've been able to come on and talk to, it's amazing to see the following that Irium is getting now. The traction that's starting to build up with people, more and more people coming in and realizing that it's a little different animal than your average Twitch or YouTube stream. It's a lot more personal, I think.
Yes, absolutely. Not to sound like I'm advertising too much, but with like the zero latency feature, It really works a lot, and that kind of works for me because I'm bad at video games. I don't draw.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of a silly little guy on the internet. So being able to just talk my way through 2, 3, 4, 10 hours is kind of great.
Have you done 10 hours?
I've recently did 10.5 hours on Irium.
And you survived.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I survived. Yeah,
oh
absolutely. My phone was a little warm afterwards, but nothing too terrible.
My vocal cords were the size of a small muskmelon by the time I was done, but everything was fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's amazing to me because in radio I would do every once in a while, especially when I was much younger, I would do 10, 12 hours every once in a while. I think I might have done 16 once, but even then your throat starts to hurt, and that was with commercials and stuff to read and things I could distract the audience with. Here it's you and them.
Yep. Thankfully, one of my friends came through at the end, so she was able to hop on a call, join me for stream to kind of like help alleviate some of that for me because it was for an event. So it was the last day of an event. Oh my goodness, my stomach was hurting so bad.
Oh no.
So having that friend there to just like support, talk you through, make some jokes was like awesome.
Yeah, it does make it a lot easier if you can lean on somebody a little bit more with a little more energy at that point. To go and help you out a little bit. So why did you choose to stream on Irium? Why did you decide to give that a shot?
Okay, so I've never been a content creator before. Irium has been my first go at things. I actually had a friend who joined. You had interviewed before, Miss Angelica Metazoa.
Ah, yes, Jelly.
Yes, it's my jelly friend. And when she had initially joined Irium, she had asked me and one of our other close friends to hop on as just like audience members, support, things like that. So we came on just as like watchers, viewers, and I truly would just watch her for a while until I started branching out. It all seemed fun. And then the dreaded, "Oh, you would be good at VTubing" comment came my way, and I was like, oh, I guess I have to audition.
Yeah, I guess I gotta try now.
Hilariously enough, Jelly had told me that within the first month of her VTubing, but I started half the audition process and then didn't finish it until right before deadlines.
You're after my own heart with that. It's all good intentions, and then at the end, it's rushed. Yes. This time I'm going to get done early. No.
No, months later, and then it's like, oh, there's a deadline now,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh,
Ooh, I
I
guess.
guess I'll get done sometime this week.
Yeah, so we'll schedule it for right at just about right before the deadline, and we'll get it done that way. So
Mhm.
how did that audition go? I mean, was it a really tough thing to pass? Did you have to do any? I mean, without spilling a whole bunch of corporate secrets, obviously. Um,
Um, so it was part written, and then you would submit a video or audio file. And Irium really hits hard on the what's your unique charm.
mm,
But that was at the time of the founding streamer auditions. Give me one quick second. I'm
sure.
about to cough.
Okay.
Sorry.
And that cough brought to you
Um,
by. Sorry, I'm going to
huh?
make my advertising dollars here. That cough brought to you by Vicks Vapor Rub. Thank you. Now that's from the old baseball days where we had people sponsoring everything. That foul ball brought to you
Yeah.
by. Oh, that was rough to do. But yeah, the so it was it
Yeah.
was like written and what your special talent was and what
Not so much special talent, but just like what's your unique charm?
uh
Which, it's hard as a person to say, well, this is where my charm is.
yeah.
So instead I chose to focus on things that I like that I thought would be fun to bring into Irium,
Hmm.
which was the metaphysical, so like ghost stories,
Mm,
tarot readings, things of
yeah.
that nature.
Yeah.
I wanted to do tabletop gaming content
Oh,
because I'm really into like D&D and things like that. I
yeah.
don't know if you could tell. I don't know if something might have given that away.
Maybe a little bit.
It'd be anything.
Yeah, it might.
And then also music, but more in the sense of I mean, I sing, but who knows if it's that well.
Well, I mean,
um,
until somebody
and
listens,
I've
hears
never
it, and
played. Mhm.
yeah, until somebody hears it.
Um,
So
yeah, there's that.
yeah.
Um, I don't play an instrument, or I didn't at the time, but now I have a train whistle
Oh,
and I'm learning the lyre.
oh.
So
Now that
that's fun.
wow, you didn't exactly go for the flutophone.
No, no, no. I thought keep it simple, keep it basic. Let's
Yeah.
do a lyre.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do something that is wasn't going to be in fifth grade band class.
And then my last one was really hitting hard on like writing. Like I wanted to share getting into writing, workshopping, critiques, things like that.
Mm,
I haven't been able to hit too much on those things given that I work full time.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and it's been fun. It's been fun so far. And I have talked about my interests, my passions, which I did in the interview as well.
Mm.
I did also mention that I could cry on command,
Oh,
and then I like fake cried at the end of it too. So I don't know. Maybe that was it.
ooh. Then you can make the listeners feel bad and give you gifts.
Hmm.
Mm.
I don't know what it is about Irium. I can't fake cry on Irium. There's
Ah,
something there where I'm just like giggling, laughing, having too much fun.
yeah, yeah,
I'm being a little too whimsical. So
yeah.
no tears, no tears.
Oh, I mean, your voice is really good for that, by the way. It's very cheerful and upbeat. Very easy to listen to. And really, I think very good for this format. Um,
Ah, thank
it
you.
and the personality goes with it, obviously, because
Oh,
it really it sounds like it was made for you. And if you were gonna do streaming, it was gonna be something like this.
hmm hmm. People have asked if I would be interested going into Twitch. To which I said, no, that's scary. And also my laptop hates me. So I don't think it would want me on Twitch either.
Yeah, yeah. It. People got to realize this is what you need to go on for Irium isn't the computer and type stuff. It is the equipment that you need is certainly a lot less. Um,
Yeah, it's truly just your phone.
yeah, and
That's what I do, my phone and a dream.
yeah, and I am amazed of the quality of conversations that I hear.
Mhm.
because it does go so fast, and you have sometimes a bunch of different people there that you're juggling conversations at the same time. You have to be pretty light on your feet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, it's I've so the thing that helped me is just I have never shut up disease. I love talking. I love just going at it. I don't know if you could tell.
That's perfectly fine.
um,
That's a lot better when you're interviewing somebody to interview someone with that than one word answer disease.
yep, so true, so true.
Oh,
But got I it is a bit of a learning curve in wanting to keep up with conversation, but stick with the topic that you had at hand.
mm-hmm.
And just going with the through that. It's like being in a room full of people and they all want to talk to you.
Yeah, yeah, and to you, it's very
Mhm.
very focused, which is another thing that I think is amazing that you all are able to do that and keep everything separate and going along those lines. It still floors
Mhm.
me how fast you will get. If I come on to your stream and say hi, you know I'm there right away.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It gives
Yeah,
you like the little notification that
yeah,
Mr. Eric has joined the
yeah.
stream.
But then,
To which you'd hear, "Hi, Eric. Thank you for joining us.
yeah,
Welcome back.
yeah,
Congrats on streak."
yes,
Any other little intro thing?
yeah, and then go from there. Have you had it where
Mhm.
it was going too fast for you yet?
Um, Sometimes yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had said, there was recently an event.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people, even like the audience members or chatters, as I call them, my pretty little liars, were excited and wanted to support. So they'd be coming in, they'd be talking, giving comments, things like that. And it's like, oh my God, so much is going on. I have to try and respond through everything. But I think one of the things that helps is that Irium is truly a platform where people come for you.
Right.
Um, so I've had streams where I'll just be very honest, like, hey, I had a really hard day at work. Let's just kind of chill out. Let's listen to some music and hang out and just like talk.
Mm-hmm.
And chat will go a little slower for me,
Yeah,
thankfully.
yeah.
Or it'll be sometimes where someone's excited to share something with me. So there's this one audience member who has become a regular and they will share fish facts with me.
Yep,
And
yep.
I had one stream of just like reading out all these fish facts, and it was so fun for me just to have something like that. But I've just kind of learned that it's okay to go at my own pace.
Right.
I do try to make sure that I'm talking to everyone that's here and I'm not leaving anyone out because I know that feeling.
Yeah,
But Irium's a pretty great platform for, hey, you want to connect, you want to have that one-on-one conversations, or you just want to feel like part of something.
yeah,
And thankfully, I'm not too big now that that's been too difficult. But yeah.
yeah. Well, it's going to happen. You're going to be too huge soon. People are going to have to use two phones to talk to you.
Oh, well, sometimes people do use two phones just to like stop by, like, hey, I'm on both accounts. And it's like, why? It's okay. You don't gotta be. But thank you.
Yes. They get somebody on there who somebody gets on Arium and gets like 10 phones and gets on their own account so they can talk to themselves all day. That would be the only way I would end up doing it is trying to shut off
Well,
everybody else from talking to me. No, I'm talking to myself. Um,
no, I'm having a conversation with the man in the mirror.
yes, right. Yeah, and he doesn't like it one bit. Uh, for you, the chance to talk to all these folks and realizing that they are in fact coming for you and your personality, how does that make you feel?
Oh, um, I still don't know yet. I think part of me just can't believe it. I've heard so many unique and wonderful compliments
Mhm.
just being on Irium from people that either stop by regularly or it's their first time there or anything of that nature.
Mm,
And it makes, or even other streamers, and it makes me feel like, wow, I don't, it's that instance of imposter syndrome
mm.
where I have those moments of like, no, you're not talking about Zavi. You're not
Yes.
talking about me.
No, no, no.
Um, but with Irium, there's really like can't really hide too much behind something. It
Yeah.
is just like, oh, you guys are truly coming just to hang out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and then the folks who do tune in do everything
mhm,
from immediate conversation and being a part of to just kind of hanging out and listening and going with the flow.
mhm,
Yeah, I've done both on the conversations before as I've come. And I'm now in for full disclosure. I am in with a lot of
mhm.
accounts because I've interviewed a lot of
Oh wow.
Irium folks now, which I think is tremendous. Some folks before they even became part of Irium, and which I think is pretty funny. And one thing I've noticed about everybody is very personable. Everybody is enjoying themselves with this particular format, um, and it's so different that it's really setting its own pace, and you kind of get to set your own pace as well when you go on.
Yes, absolutely. In I think it again it goes back to like there's nothing to hide behind. It's you, your screen, and people coming in to chat.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for me, because and I'm not shy about it. I work in special education
Mm-hmm.
when I'm not being a bard.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I need to have not only a work-life balance with my job, but also work-life balance with Irium.
Right.
So I've given myself a lot of grace where I tell myself like, hey, if I'm not feeling it today, I won't stream.
Mm-hmm.
Not because like, oh, I just don't want to. I just feel like some sort of way, which would still be valid reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me, one of my biggest reasons too is like, how much fun am I gonna be for the people that come and stop by?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have a good handful of people that go to every stream
Yeah.
and will hang out there as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And for those people especially, it's so funny because I just talked this last night too. I want to be able to be my best self for them and for myself. I
Right.
want to make sure that when I'm there, I'm having fun and I'm making it fun for them as well. I recently took like a little mini hiatus,
Mm-hmm.
little break, a little nap, if
Yeah.
you will,
Yeah.
because I just needed that time. I had just come off of the event.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff going on at work, and it's like, you know what? I'm old. I need a nap. So let
Oh,
me just take a little break.
don't tell me
And
about old. I've lapped that
well,
one.
okay, I'm apparently like old for VTubing
Okay,
standards.
I'll,
So
I'll
I'm just like,
I'll accept
okay,
that.
whatever. Huh?
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Yeah.
But not old.
It's like
That's me.
yeah, it's like I'm sorry. It's just that me and my retirement plan and my dental insurance are a little too old for the rest of y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got all that stuff. Ha ha ha. So for you, it's a chance to. It's not just a little part-time side job thing. It is an escape, and you want to provide that kind of thing for your audience. Am I getting that right?
Um, kind of. I don't know how much I'd use the word escape, but I think it's also just I've been described as a cozy streamer,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't use those words for myself. Other people have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I mean, I'll still cuss. I'll say like whatever random thought pops into my head. But a lot of people have said that it comes down to the fact that like, oh, I try to keep it upbeat. I just want to it's just hanging out with friends at some point.
Right.
So for me, it's like a really fun hobby.
Mm. Yeah.
There's times where I'll be streaming and I'll just be talking while doing a puzzle.
Yeah.
And I feel like that describes a lot of my streams.
Well, you mentioned the you wanted to do some things with writing too. Have you been a writer?
Mhm.
You consider yourself a writer?
Yeah. So, in Bard College,
Hmm.
I graduated with a degree in creative writing,
Oh.
which is hilarious because that was not where I ended up career wise. Um, but I've done like, I mean, I was that kid writing fanfics.
Yeah.
I did a lot of like online role playing stuff, so I've done writing in that way.
Hmm.
I had some stuff like published in like little zines and whatnot in
Oh.
college.
Wow.
So I missed it. I missed the passion of it all, and I wanted to go back to that. And I thought, well, maybe streaming will take me back there, and
Yeah.
it kind of has actually.
Yeah.
You know how it's popular for VTubers to write lore for their
Oh
characters?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started doing that,
Yeah.
and I got back to my roots of yeah, I'm gonna be writing not the interactive way of like role playing, but like legit sitting down, me and my thoughts, sort of writing stuff out.
Mm.
And it's been wonderful to have that again.
Mm.
It kind of feels like a part of me came back home.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so it's been great.
I'm very jealous. Yeah.
We'll
I'm
audition for Irium.
well,
Try it out.
I'm jealous of your writing stuff. I tell this to folks who were writers here. I've got things bouncing around in my head, but the actual writing it down, yeah, I might as well be
Mhm.
climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah. And I know it's like it's oversaid of that, well, you just gotta put it on paper first, but truly just locking myself into that mode of like, okay, I'm gonna have stream going, but I'm also gonna have my laptop in front of me and I'm gonna be tapping away.
Hmm. Yeah,
Has helped a lot.
yeah, yeah. Because when I read a book, and I have to really get into a
Mhm.
book to read the whole thing. I'm that
Mhm.
type of a picky reader, I guess. I will read it, and that will be the thing I concentrate on is reading it. um, I will read it at work. I will read it instead of sleeping. I will read it until I can't see anymore. That type of thing. Um, and I'm kind of maybe I'm afraid of that when it comes to writing. I'll just get so involved in it that I won't because
That everything falls to the wayside.
yeah. I mean, not like I schedule myself to do a lot anyway. But yeah, it's to me to see that somebody is able to actually get that to paper is pretty amazing. But not only that, but showing it to other people,
Yeah.
getting things
So
published. That's
we
big too.
Yeah, we haven't done that part yet.
Yeah.
However, some other streamers on Irium are really big about sharing their pieces.
Hmm.
So I'm slowly working up that courage to start sending it out there. Recently, there's a group that's announced that they want to do some sort of writing competition, like a lore competition.
Ooh.
So I've been kind of keeping my eye on that
Mm.
to get back into the swing of things of like, okay, this is going to be a big scary step, but I feel comfortable with the people on Irium
Yeah.
and I feel comfortable with myself
Yeah.
and my writing and I want to start sharing it again.
Yeah. It's there's something when you just kind of get that pull, isn't it? And
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is my chance to do something with this. And then you start dipping your toe in it, and then you're like, then you really. I think what's probably going to happen here is you're going to get into this, and then it'll be non. You won't be able to stop writing after that.
Oh, absolutely. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I'm that type of person who where I really love something, I'm gonna love it the whole time and be so annoying about it. But then eventually people are gonna get worn down and also start loving it. So it'll be great.
Yeah, I can see that happening with me. I would bother people to the point where they just shut me off. No, I really like that. No, yeah, okay, we know that. We know you like that. Now go away.
And
uh,
it's like, no, but like I like it so much, you also should like it. Check it out. You'll like it. Just do it. Just do
yes,
it. Just do it.
do it. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna do a 40-minute uh, recording of me just going, do it, and I'm gonna send it to all my friends and see how long it takes for me to be banned from everything that I'm a part of. It won't take very long at all. Of course, some of them already banned me, so there you go. Um, so
You'd be surprised. People will fold. People will go for it.
that's the scariest part. What if it works?
Then,
Somebody's
oh no,
uh,
now you've got a community to share things with.
oh
Oh
no, that's
no.
bad for everybody, I think. But now this is my community is the people I get a chance to interview with, which is
Hmm.
good for me, and to hear everybody's different backgrounds and how they come into it is pretty amazing. I get folks who wanted to do these types of things when they were a teenager or younger and didn't have any place to do it. Now that the technology is here, it's open. For you, you didn't seem like you had any ambition of doing it whatsoever.
Nope, I did not. And sometimes I feel a little bad because people have started asking me for advice, like, where do you get started VTubing? How do you do this? How do you do that? And it's like, ooh, I am the exact wrong person to ask, but I'll try and help you out there. Um, I've been called Big Sis by a few people,
Oh,
and some of those on Ethereum,
yeah,
and some of those people have then turned around to like, okay, so can I get some advice on this, advice on that? And it's like, I will give you what I got. It's up to you to make something out of it, though.
yes, yes.
But yeah, and even now, I very much this isn't this is going to sound really, really bad. This isn't a career for me. This is something fun for me to do.
Right.
And I will do it as long as it is fun for me. But
Good.
I have started looking at like numbers, the sort of business bro side of things,
Hmm.
which
Marketing.
has also become fun for me. The
Yeah.
marketing, the
Yeah.
merchandising,
Yeah.
and whatnot,
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But
There's
it
oh
it
there's
genuinely is fun.
yeah. Generally, if you're going to work to try and increase your audience, and some
Hmm.
people that is a priority, then you're going to have to eventually do some sort of marketing. That's all there is to it. Um,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
any type of work that way is marketing. You can call it whatever you like, but I'm an old man and I know better. It's marketing. um,
Yeah,
but
absolutely. And oh,
go ahead.
okay, I was just gonna say, and still on that front, like in my head, I have like a 5 year plan.
Mhm.
So I know I'm gonna be VTubing for at least 5 years.
Yeah.
After that, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm already getting called old, so we'll
Oh.
see. We'll see.
Eh.
Um, but I've been having such a great time with it. Even when certain things aren't as fun, it's still just it's still just something that feels like, all right, I'm gonna log on, I'm gonna clock into Irium, and I'm just gonna make a good time out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all you can ask for in the long run, I guess. Is because when it becomes a job, is when you say, I have to do this because I have to do this and all this. Like, I have to go to work because otherwise, that then the opportunity for it to be fun for you and the people who are tuning in is a lot smaller. And
Hmm. Hmm.
and you've listened and been a part of streams before where I'm sure you've heard somebody who's just there to go through the motions, and they're they're not doing anything wrong. They're just there.
Yeah, and sometimes people just have different priorities when it comes to streaming.
Right.
Not that anyone's wrong for it. It's just those are your different viewpoints of it.
Oh
Like
yeah.
again, for me, it's not gonna be a career. So it's just gonna be for the funsies.
Oh yeah.
But for others who make it a career, they would probably look at maybe what success means to them differently than what I would.
Yeah.
And I think that's at least important to recognize, acknowledge, but also not beat yourself up for it
Mm.
because we're all so very different people.
Oh
We
yeah.
all might stream on like the same platform, but we all have our unique charms,
Yes,
which Ariam was looking for.
yes,
Um,
and that's why you got the
mhm,
different audiences too. It's still not a competition, and it's for
mhm.
audience. The audience is still coming in. People are still
Yeah.
finding out about the medium, so there's no pie to divide up. It's open ended. Not like radio stations in the same market having the X amount of people that are going to listen. That's not how it works. You're not competing against other VTubers in that way. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, no, please continue.
No,
Sorry.
no. I mean, you understand what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
It's a different animal right now. Maybe in the future it'll get that way, in the long term future. But there's still millions of people that will enjoy this type of thing that don't know it's even there.
Hmm, hmm. And I think what's been great about watching Arium grow is watching the newer VTubers that come in, and a lot of them were audience members themselves,
Hmm.
were like even longer term, who have been with Arium since the beginning of Arium.
Yeah,
So it's been great to see them come in with your unique perspective or something new they want to try,
yeah.
and how that contributes to the community and how that all makes it grow. Because ultimately, Irium isn't just one person or one group. Irium is so many different VTubers, so many different audience members,
Hmm.
so much content to just like go through.
Right.
During the summers when I had more time, I would spend so much time just watching some of my different fellow streamers,
Hmm.
or tuning in, chatting, and whatnot, because it was just so fun to go from one stream talking about horror stories to another stream talking about cooking
Hmm.
to someone just watching football and making comments about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that Arium is a different animal than the other streaming.
Hmm,
It is still VTubing and streaming, but there is a different base that it goes from,
hmm.
uh, and
Yeah.
and obviously it's a situation where you wouldn't probably even be streaming if it wasn't for Arium.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Like, and
and
I know that probably sounds bad.
well, I no, I don't think so. I think it's realistic that it just that's how the circumstances happen, and when
Mhm,
and as we see certain events happen among VTubers around the globe, um, you see that it's gonna. I think it's gonna eventually come down to there's some people who are gonna have it as a full time job. There's some people who are gonna do it once a month, and
mhm,
the difference may be extreme, but they might have the same people tuning in, just different times. It, it's
mhm.
it's still very infants in the infant stage, um, and still a lot of things to discover as what to do. I think Irium's in the same boat right now with the U.S. Version, where um, you guys who are in it now are innovating and finding new ways to entertain people on your streams. There's still a lot probably that no one's picked up on yet. That's going to still show up over the next several months and years.
Yeah, absolutely. As I mentioned, tabletop role playing games are one of my passions.
Hmm.
So I had to figure out, hey, how do I do this with chat?
Hmm.
How do I play tabletop games with chat when they can't see a screen?
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
Um, how they can't roll any dice. How am I
Hmm.
going to make this all work? And I found some different workarounds during my first go at it,
Right.
and I'm going to try to start that back up again, which means that I get to continue trying to improve upon that. And
Mm.
eventually, I want to work it out to where, like, okay, I got this down. Let me share what I do with others. So that way we can grow that content on Ethereum as well.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. You're trailblazing.
Hmm.
Ah. There you go. That's it. The bard is leading the way.
I know. Can you
Yes.
imagine the bard is the party leader?
Yes. You're like the Pied Piper. You're leading. leading everybody through, or the pied lyr, lutist,
Like,
like.
I don't
Anyway, you got
I don't know.
pies.
I have the lyre and the train whistle, so I guess we could say that's my
Yes, you.
type.
I'll just say you got pies. How about that? You're the pie person.
There we
There you
go.
go. So with so did you have an actual D&D um campaign online, or how much did you
I
have to modify it?
I I did a less intensive tabletop role playing game. I did Lasers and Feelings,
Ah, okay.
which is sci-fi based, which is hilarious because
Yeah.
I'm not sci-fi. But I did that. And how I decided to go about it was I would have NPCs
Right.
who would work as different parts of the party. And I had one player character for chat to make the decision for.
Mm,
I would roll the dice on my end um, and go through it like that. And
okay.
if there was any visuals that were needed, it would have to be posted through like my Twitter.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, so that's how I did that. And
right.
I realized, okay, you know what? I have enough people tuning in that one player character is not going to work.
Yes.
So this next time around, I want to have three player characters
Ah,
and do more of a an actual like D&D fantasy setting session. So that way chat has three characters, three different options to make decisions for.
wow. Oh, so this is going to be. I want to keep an eye on this because this is something that could be game changing for a lot of folks on Ethereum. If you can provide a way that this works out really well, there's a lot of other folks who can adapt it to their streams as well.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
And I'm
So
hoping they do.
yeah.
Um, I'm oh yes, sorry.
No, no, no. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm hoping that this works out well. I also want to do something like writing workshops.
Mm,
I've talked about it briefly with another Arium streamer about like a writing club.
yeah.
Would be fun to do,
Yeah.
especially now that we're seeing a lot more people being interested in writing and sharing lore.
Yeah. That, so for somebody who wasn't even really looking to be a streamer, you've gone from that to wanting
Hmm.
to be an innovative streamer and coming up with new ways to expand the product. That's
Yeah,
that's
but
it's quite a that's
it's partially because I just want to share my favorite things with other people so
yeah,
they get really into it.
yeah.
So that way that comes back to me cuz like, oh, if more people are into D&D, that means I'm going to be invited to more D&D sessions. Or oh, if more people are into writing, that me and are there's a writing club, that's more of a chance to start writing. Give me one more second. I'm going to cough again.
Yes. But it's so what you're saying is you have an ulterior motive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
This is so selfish.
that's
I just want more people into D&D so we can all play together so I don't have to be DM all the time.
yeah, yeah. I said we used to. I'd say we played. I played anyway back in the late '70s when it was like one book of for D&D, and we would when I had a friend of mine that was playing that we had an IQ of about 3,000. So with my rather twisted mind and his high IQ, we were torturing the DM as much as possible. Oh, you have a trap? Well, we just blew the trap.
And as a very tortured DM, I would like to be on the other side of that, please and thank you.
Yeah, it's there's a great story about that I'll probably tell you off here about a DM and a magic staff that I'll tell you about that just really just threw it out the window. But I want to get more about what you're getting out of this stream now. If you looking back now over the months
Mhm.
that you've done it, do you think that you would have found something that would have enriched your life as much as streaming um, if this hadn't occurred?
So it's been 3 months for
Hmm.
me this month, I believe. Um, and in such a short amount of time, I don't think I would have actually been here because, when I started off, part of me was telling myself that, like, okay, hey, let's get through September and see if I can actually stick with this
Hmm.
because of my job and everything.
Right.
But now streaming has become such a wonderful part of my life. I could say it's allowed me to meet so many new people who want to share their interest with me, who, like I said, give those unique compliments. It's allowed me to do different things to explore what I'm really into
Hmm.
and share that with others in a way that I don't feel like, oh no, they're getting bored of me. Oh no,
Hmm.
they don't want to hear this. Because it's like, well, if they didn't want to hear it, they would leave.
Right.
But they're still here.
Yeah.
So clearly they want to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's allowed me to kind of, in that short amount of time, build my confidence and rekindle those passions of mine that I thought I lost. That I thought, okay, like writing or being able to talk about music and things of that nature. I didn't have much of an opportunity to do that given, like, my job and everything else.
Right.
But now it feels like, okay, well, now I have this place that is my place. It is my place, my space, um, with things that I want to fill it with. And people are allowed to come into this space and join me. And they have in such like a remarkable way.
Mm.
I truly cannot overstate how thankful I am for my pretty little liars, for my regulars, for um my fellow streamers too. I've met so many great, amazing, wonderful people who have really become such great friends to me in such a short amount of time. And I also feel like the friends that I came in with, I've grown closer to. A hilarious like example of all this is when I auditioned for Irium, I was very upfront with the fact that, like, oh, I'm not gonna draw. I'm not an artist. I
Hmm.
don't do art. I'm not
Right.
gonna draw.
Yeah.
And within like that week leading up to my debut, I drew so much. I um learned how to animate on the program
Oh.
that I'm using.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I've been making my own graphics. Not all the artwork is my own, but like I've been getting back into like graphics design, which I hadn't touched since high school.
Oh my gosh.
So this has just been like a wonderful, amazing journey, and I'm still just at the start of it all.
You can't say a sentence
So
without smiling, can you?
mm, I can't. It's so true. I love smiling.
It just comes through so naturally. It's wonderful. It really is, and it absolutely sets the stage for the wonderful personality that you have. And I'm really glad that you've decided to do this and let us in on the talents and a part of what you're all about, because we're the ones that are getting the benefit of it, and I know you are too, but everybody else is too. So, folks, uh, get on Irium and check out what Zavi's got going on. We're going to have the link in the description. Um, this went by too fast, so I hope you come on again, okay?
I absolutely will. I had so much fun talking with you.
Yeah, me too. And folks, please, again, I don't think that Zavi can do anything but put a smile on your face at this point. So
Oh,
you gotta
thank you so much.
check out what Zavi's got going on. Thanks for coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.